I am Barbara Harris, and I am in a special ed class with Miss Clark.
I met Barbara Harris whenever I first subbed at Carriage Hills. She was the assistant in the classroom that I worked in. She was always great with the kids. She loved doing crafts with them. Every season she had something ready to go. She had a drawer full of projects or books about projects, and she just loved doing crafts with the kids.
I know Barbara from Carriage Hills Elementary, where I was the ED teacher. She was the first assistant that I ever had as an educator, and my first memory of her is walking into our classroom and seeing her desk, and the desk was had a glass top and it had tons of pictures of former students, and that's when I knew how much she loved what she did.
Miss Harris, I got fortunate that she kind of fell in my lap. It's, well, you know, with COVID and everything, it's been a weird year, but she came in and helped me as an assistant. Anything that needs done, if she sees me going to get it, she's like, no, Miss Clark, you stay over here, and she goes and takes care of it for me. There is nothing that's too big or too small to ask her to do. She helps with any needs the kids have. If there's anything that needs cleaned up in the classroom, or if I need, you know, stuff like laminated or cut out, she's all over doing that for me. So she's just kind of a, I don't know, go-go gadget of special ed.
Barbara Harris was an assistant at Carriage Hills, and she was with us for a long time, I think a good 10 years. She's an amazing woman. She's a great assistant. And Barbara Harris is definitely, she's a worker. I mean, she puts in the time and the effort to make her classroom and the school run really well. If there were a stack of papers that need to be graded and a coffee spill, she would have both done, graded and cleaned up before you even realized you spilt your coffee and hadn't graded your papers. She's a great aid to any school or class, and we enjoyed our time at Carriage Hills.
She's very friendly, always had a good morning and a wave, and if she noticed that you kind of had, looked like something was wrong, she'd be like, what do you need? She's always quick with a hug, and she's just a great person.
I have been doing this is my 50th year and 8 months.
She has been doing this for so long, and she still has the energy to keep up with those kids. No, I don't see myself making 50 years. I'm grateful for her. I know that as a substitute in the classroom, she made the job very easy in terms of she kept that class on track.
I'm just amazed at that longevity. You just don't hear of that much, that dedication to the children of Lawton. That's admirable, and I know she's given it 100%.
Miss Harris was just dedicated, is still dedicated at 50 years of service to Lawton Public Schools. That's a lot. She always went the extra mile. She was always making something better, and I try and do that in my class too, most of the time.
I love, as you already can probably figure out, I love to work with kids. That is my goal. That was my goal at the very beginning. And I have been so lucky to be with LPS for 50 years and 8 months. I mean, it has been a great joy.
If I had to describe Barbara in one word, it would be dependable. She rarely missed a day. I can't remember a single time when she missed, and I always could count on her. I didn't have to miss very often, but I knew that if I did, she was going to have that class. Those kids were going to follow her expectations because her expectations were my expectations, and I knew that there would never be any problems. So definitely, probably one of the most dependable people I've ever worked with.
Dedicated, super dedicated, but all in one word, because for 50 years, she's helped classrooms, she's helped students, and that's an amazing accomplishment. And I don't think many people have ever reached 50 years, have they? No, that's because they're not Barbara Harris. They have to be super dedicated, all one word.
Well, I think her passion for her job is incredible. I know that she has worked 2 jobs for a long time, and I know that I see her at her other job, and she always has a smile on her face and is always excited to see you and ask you how your day is. And so the fact that she's done this job for so long and still has a smile on her face is really a testament to her.
Awesome.